No, it's not me. I have nothing to say.
Shush! It's my turn. Da, 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 da.
Okay. We said you
Hi.
would do it.
I know, but you just talked. We set it up, and then I just pushed the thing without checking, which is the thing I do. Shush! It's my turn podcast. Hi, everyone. I'm Tyler, and this is Sophie, and I'm Sophie's dad. And this is the Shush! It's my turn podcast, the podcast where we each get half an hour on a chess timer, and we can click it any old time we want to make the other person stop talking. You know, when your time is up, you have to stop talking entirely. And this is another week where Sophie, whose phone we use for this, again, forgot to turn off her notifications and is going to like scooch up to like see.
I didn't forget. I just don't want to turn them off. Also, that we can't even see the chess timer. Is that what you're fixing now?
I'm fixing all kinds of things. We were off center and a disaster.
Gosh. I bet you don't have a show and tell.
I have 2 show and tells.
All right. No, wait, let me get my notification.
I have 2 show and tells.
So I just got, you know what? It's fine. That's not important. You do your show and tells.
Show and tell number 1. I got new glasses. People probably noticed first thing. They were like, boy, something's different about him. Wonder what it is. So glasses. I should have brought the old ones so you can see the different. Oh, wow. Look how scuzzy they are in the corner. Anyway, this is them. The ones, so we had gone and looked, remember, I'm sure we already said this. And then the ones that your mother had approved, I just felt like looked like my last ones. And then we couldn't find them when we went back. And I was like, I actually do want something different. And so then I got these. But I'm starting, well, maybe they're not. I've started to feel like they're a bit narrow this way.
You're just looking at yourself too much. They look really good.
Thanks. Man, I'm bad at that today. Also, we're eating cheesecake. Mukbang time. Cheesecake time. Because the grandparent who was here last week for last episode and accidentally walked in made cheesecake. And these are the last pieces.
And it is so, like, as soon as you hear that she's coming, you think about the cheesecake you're about to eat.
I think about all the good times and conversations we'll have with her. It is so good. And this is the thing.
And she puts this lemon curd thing on top, and Dad ruins it with his jam on it.
I have both the like citrusy curd and raspberry jam. Gadang.
Was it yesterday Mom had her pottery show?
Yes, it was.
Yesterday was such a good food day because I had cheesecake and I had Korean corn dogs. And the Korean corn dog truck is coming to our school for Culture Day.
Hilarious. I wish I knew there was a Korean food truck in the area when I was in the area because I would have gone to it. So then
It was like right next to Sainsbury's.
I didn't go to Sainsbury's. I was walking home. Sophie and Eleanor had gone there first. And then I walked over after them. Then I was walking home. And then up the road, way, way up ahead, I saw Sophie and Eleanor.
Okay, wait.
So I called Sophie on her phone and I was like, hey, Sophie, turn around. She was all like, what? Then she turned around and it was me. What a crazy, like, fun, kooky dad thing to do. Boosted juice?
No. First, I want to say you hung up on me. I was in the middle of asking you a question. Then Eleanor says you hung up on me. It was so rude.
I don't think I hung up on you. At least I don't remember you asking a question and then feeling like, oh, I don't care about this, I'm hanging up. Certainly that didn't happen.
Okay, number 2, you said what? What's your number 2?
Oh, you do one of yours, or yours, while I'll eat my cheesecake, and I'll show you the other one after.
Okay, let me go get mine.
In the meantime, cheesecake is the thing that I think, in general, British culture does very poorly. And that's just part of why the Canadian grandparent is so great for making it for us. All right, hit the thing. Do your show and tell. Maybe you can show your...
My knee really hurts, and my ankle still hurts from when I rolled it in New York. And by the way, I'm really sorry I forgot to put the pictures up on our community page. But I might do that if I remember. When we were outside eating dinner, I stung myself on a stinging nettle. So that's my show and tell.
Sophie's, there's nothing to show. You have to, oh, I see. There is something down there. Show the thing. Come on, pull the thing up.
My knee really hurt, and then you click the button. Okay, ready? This is scraps. Scraps I got at a lingerie shop. That's all.
I have questions. Lingerie shops sell stuffies?
This one did. This one sold stuff. All the stuffies were darted around their shop, and then, I don't know. It was like 10% of it would go to like this foundation thing.
Also, lingerie shop. Is this just like an undergarment store in general as well? Okay, because when you say lingerie, I'm thinking like negligees and sexy clothes. I'm like, what the heck? What's going on here? This is weird.
I didn't. Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know. Is that what you call lingerie? Like.
I don't know how the terms in the stores work, but anyway, that's really great. I'm still eating my cheesecake. Can you talk more about things? And then I'll do my second show and tell.
No, because I'm actually really tired, so I have nothing to talk about. So you can click the button again and ask me a question.
This is the look on my face I get when I realize I'm going to have to carry the entire episode. And I'm also tired. Okay, question. Talk me through what made you decide to stop eating beef in like more fully than what you...
We eat too many cows. Next. So I was watching a video that's called Albanus Retreat Society, something along those lines. And it's like an animal rescue place where they rescue animals. And they were talking about how, I already knew this, it just rejigged my memory. This is why I did it. But how we eat too many cows on this earth. And because the whole greenhouse gas effect and like the whole, what's it called? The atmosphere, holes in the atmosphere, something like that. The leading cause of the greenhouse gas effect is methane from cows' farts. Because we overproduce cows because everyone wants to eat lots of beef. So...
Hey, the last time we did this, the lights on the microphones were red, not green.
Yeah, because I charged them.
That's why. Okay.
I'm not done. So...
I'm not done.
So what we think that we should do is we should eat as less meat as possible. And for me, that's not eating any meat because I don't eat any meat at all.
Are you back to vegetarian then?
No, beef. Did I say meat? I meant beef.
Okay. I think because we've done like meal preparation, accounting for combinations of vegetarian and pescatarianism over the last few years, and I think this one you're just gonna have to live with whatever's there and find things. I think we're not gonna probably cook different.
That's fine. I'll just eat something different.
Yeah. We don't eat a ton of beef. We eat burger. We probably don't know. I wonder if we eat it twice a week. I doubt it. We did tonight hamburgers. It's actually pork and beef mince, and first two barbecues of the season. Last night and tonight, which is pretty great. Okay, my second show and tell item. I'm gonna do something super cool. You ready? Here it is. It's actually something that you gave me. It's a Band-Aid. A bright green Band-Aid. Now it's on Sophie's face. Now it's beside Sophie's face. Look how unimpressed she is. You can see that if I had a little face, the two of you could be like a two-headed monster. Anyway, you can see it sort of stained, and that's the blood. Because what happened is I was chopping carrots for coleslaw because I don't want to grate them.
By the way, this is going to be very, very icky. If you get icked out, then I would skip like 30 seconds. Carry on.
True. And good call. I don't like using a grater for carrots and coleslaw, I like to do the chopping. So I make really thin slices of carrot and then lay them down and then like tick, 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 tick. My knife skills are decent, I gotta say. My like cook's knife skills, decent. Sophie agrees. We had a guest over a couple weeks ago and I was like chopping away and stuff, and then the person was like looking up
Okay,
around.
so because this is more than 30 seconds now that they're back, that was wrap it up, not that I agree.
Part of the plan. Anyway, so still talking about BLOOD. And here I am chopping carrots, and then I had a stack, and actually I thought I should change that stack. It'll be a little slippery. Didn't. Kept chopping along, and then basically, let me get back up close. The knife went like this, like on an angle through my fingernail down into the flesh underneath my fingernail. And it's like, there's like a gash in my fingernail and it was like bleeding out of the fingernail. It hurt and it freaks me out. And I have heebie-jeebies every single time that I think about it. Every single time.
You know, that's like me whenever, I don't like thinking about it, whenever like I bite a plastic fork and my teeth all feel funny right here.
Can I say that sticking a rather large, like, kitchen chef's knife through your fingernail onto the flesh below the fingernail probably is worse than biting?
Exactly the same as, it gives me like the, ugh. And I stung myself today.
It doesn't give you the what? It gives you the heebie-jeebies.
The heebie-jeebies. Let's do something fun. What should we do? What should we do? Should we play a game? Like Guess Who or something? Or like Would You Rather? Or Never Have I Ever? Or 21 Questions? Or Johnny Whoop? Or Johnny Whoop?
Some kind of question thing. Do you remember you and I went for a walk? Why were we? Oh, it was your glasses. We went to get glasses and we were walking. And we were playing like guessing games and stuff on the way home. That was fun. We could do that. I'm giving you dirty looks because you interrupted me when we were having fun to say we should do something fun.
What was the fun thing you're doing?
We were laughing about something, but I don't know what. Okay, I'm willing to do a thing.
Okay, go on then. Do the thing. Ask the first question.
I'm thinking of a tree.
Is it a tree?
Yes.
Actually, let's not do this because we have to do this all the time.
It's sort of the point, dear. It's sort of the point.
Why don't you ask me a question and then I talk about it?
Because the last time on this podcast I asked you a question, you were like, beep, beep, bah. Done.
No, I talked about cows.
Maybe it was the time before that. But we just did this and I asked you a question and you're just like, nope, next.
Well, sometimes you ask boring questions. So ask me a not boring question, please.
Describe for me the hiking trip that you want, like in your mind.
Along Hadrian's Wall.
The rest of the question is for your birthday. You want to do like a hiking trip. You don't really want to do it with me necessarily, but I'm the only one who's...
I want to do it with you.
Yeah, but it's not like I want to do a hiking trip with you. I want to do a hiking trip. Chances are, if you're going to go, it's going to be with me.
You're pretty up the list. There's like reasonable list. You're number one. Who want to go with me? But my actual list is number 1 by myself. Number 2, I'd go with Eleanor, but Eleanor would never. And then you're next.
All right, so please describe like the full contours, like how many days, how do you see, like how long are we walking?
Well, if I want my dream one, which is not gonna happen, is we want to walk the whole of Hadrian's Wall, and it'd be like 5 days, and we would stay in. That's like a whole week.
Did you look it up? Because I know there is a Hadrian's Wall walk from one side of the island all the way to the other.
Yes, this is what I'm talking about. That's why I said it'd be about 5 days, or we can do like half of Hadrian's Wall and just make it 5 days.
I feel like the thing, because like neither you or I do hiking currently, and we don't have equipment. I do more walking than you do. So I feel like if they say it's a 5-day thing, I mean, that's out of our reach. So,
No, but I've already planned we're not going to do that because I knew that you wouldn't do it with me. So I'm just going to come back. Like when I live in Canada, I'm just going to come back and visit one time so that I can go up and do the Hadrian's Wall by myself.
so then, okay, so that's the ideal would be Hadrian's Wall. We walk all the way across the entire island, east to west, across the old line. It'd be beautiful. I'd love to do that. I don't know if I would have to like go buy proper walking boots of some kind. I've got the backpack, but then I would have to like do some serious walking beforehand to like make sure, because people are probably walking like 8 or 9 hours a day.
Yeah, I think it sounds fun.
I do too. I just think you underestimate how hard that would.
No, we used to do that all the time. We did. You told us stories on the hikes about the boy who cried wolf.
So the hikes that we did were never anywhere near 8 or 9 hours.
Yeah, but that's what you think. But as soon as you went back home, I came back and did it. It's like one of those. I'm gonna get a Netflix documentary, and it's gonna be like the pro hiker, the undercover hiker. The undercover hiker, and then it would show all this footage as when I was a kid undercover hiking, and then all of a sudden I'm really good. I've always wanted to do that because I was watching this TV show.
Can you define that?
I was literally talking about it. I was watching this TV show, and this guy on the TV show was like, it was a cartoon, funny cartoon. He was about to die, and then he was like, oh, dang it, I never got to show anyone that I learned piano, and I never told anyone. So I thought, what can I do and never tell anyone? But it's kind of hard to pick something that I actually want to do and can never tell anyone. Because I can't buy a whole piano.
But is this is a hobby that you want to like practice and learn, and then on your deathbed be like, nobody knew I do calligraphy.
No, I just pull it out one day. Like the piano would be like the best one, but it's hard to.
Piano would be a good thing to pull out, to just be like, whing,
That's
pull
what
out
I just said.
like pull out a whole piano and then.
Yeah, that'd be a good thing, but piano's hard to do that with because I don't know, it's a thing. You know, you can't just like practice it alone in your bedroom. That's the end of that.
Cool. So I wonder what's available to us. I think we could probably an overnight, but like no tenting. This is what we've been talking about. I just think because we'd have to carry so much extra crap. I think we have to do one of these walking holidays where you stay at a bed and breakfast. And you can like sleep in real beds, have a shower. They like cook food, you know? Food.
So have you done looking? Because you said you would.
Nope.
Have you been too busy with work? That's always what you say.
It is. This last week, man, so Monday I worked like a 14-hour day, and Friday I worked maybe 12, maybe 10 or 11 hours. It was miserable, but the two big things I had to get done are done, and so now those things are out of the way. But yeah, the next 5 weeks are busy. But it's more like I don't use work time, I use leisure time. But my work time has been so ugly and unhealthy. See, I'm admitting I should not have to. I've made choices that have required me to work beyond what is healthy, and I don't want to do it again. I'm trying to learn. Ooh, my finger blends in with the plant.
That's funny.
But then it's like in my leisure time, well, for one, there's not enough of it. And then when it is there, it's like I'm just not up for a dang thing. All right, you can ask me a question.
No, because you have less time than me, so you asking me a question. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go. That's what I want to start doing whenever I walk out of the room. 1, 2, 3, go. And then backflip, but I can't do a backflip. Ask your question.
It's a lot happening. What's your real opinion about snooker, or as the locals say, snooker?
Can you pick a different one? I don't have a real opinion about snooker. Like, what's your real opinion about water polo?
Water polo is not that much fun to watch. I usually watch it when the Olympics come on, and it is sort of fun. Yeah, it's cool. Actually, I remember when we went to Croatia, we like sat down downtown to eat ice cream, And then like there was people practicing water polo in the harbor, in like
Okay, so my opinion about snorkeling. What's it? Snooker.
snorkeling.
My opinion about snooker is that when the table's really big, and actually it brings me back to this childhood memory of mine when I was looking at this table, like it's a pretty big table, and that's why it's like really nostalgic to me. Really like like that's where the passion comes from. That like table originally, they should honestly put it in a museum, but and like colonize it or something, because like that's what all the museums are, just like colonize like what they stole. Um, and that's why snooker is the worst sport ever.
So your real opinion about snooker, which we were watching, because right now I can't remember what it is. It's the World Championship. No, it is the World Championship.
It's the world championship. I would know because I found the biggest table. Carry on.
I usually watch little bits of it if I can, but I don't really want to watch all that much because last night one of the players I've watched like since I was this age was playing Ronnie the Rocket. Ronnie, it's O'Sullivan, not Sullivan, right? Ronnie I can't suddenly remember. Anyway, he's playing. I really want him to win one more big championship because it just would cement him as like the greatest to do it.
When I was 15, I had my first love. Join in. What's the next verse? Because I don't remember.
Something about snorkeling.
Okay, but no, my honest opinion about snooker is that I don't care. I don't know how you have an opinion about everything. Like I don't have an opinion about snooker. It's just there, and I'm happy for it to be there.
Okay. I think you do have an opinion about everything because even going like I don't care about that, that's an opinion.
Yeah, but you have an opinion about everything.
Yeah, because I've lived a lot longer.
Yeah, but no, because
and it means
it's not normal to have an opinion about every single sport. Carry on.
It isn't even that. It's that. Yeah, I have accumulated thoughts and opinions through the many years of my life, 45 years of my life, and then also maybe, well, two things. Maybe I just think about things a lot. Maybe I'm just that kind of person, but also maybe I'm just the kind of person who can just talk about stuff, you know?
We need to film a TikTok together. I said we shouldn't. Why do you look in pain? Because
when we do this stuff, like at the song at the end of the episode last time, I feel foolish.
No, not for this. Just for my account. I don't have this is a YouTube account. What are you talking about?
So the thing we did at the end of the episode last week as a sorry we were gone. It's been a long time.
Yeah, we sang you a song. It was lovely.
And then that's like a TikTok type thing.
No, it isn't. It's literally it's before TikTok. It was that one movie where she sat on. It's like because it actually symbolizes the simplicity of everything. Because everyone was all fancy smanchy, and she just sat on the stage and did the cup song.
So I know that it came from that, but I just mean like us doing that together is the type of thing people do in my head, like on TikTok. See, like do something.
But you don't even have TikTok. No, this is like Sam.
I know, but I know things about TikTok, or I have opinions about what happens on TikTok. So I just feel like, and then you've made me like do or wanted me to do, and I've said yes. You haven't made me do like dances. Or like there was like
but that was with me, the brother Sam. I made you do that once, actually, and we did it, and that was fun. You had a fun time. That's what you said at the time, and it was really funny. And I didn't actually post it because I was under 16. I was like 15 or 14.
So tell me about your TikTok plans for us.
So there's this. Well, I'm not gonna tell you till we do it. Okay, what should we talk about now? What should we talk about now?
Let's make faces.
Okay, let me ask a question then. Dad, what's the thing you regretted the most? Now you have to answer the question.
The most. That's super hard. Do you have one already?
No, you can't ask me the question. I've asked you the question.
I was just trying to help you use up some of your time, darling daughter.
Well, I was trying to get you to ask me a question, but then you said, let's make faces.
Okay, I'll ask you a question. What is your greatest regret?
So that is the same question I just asked. So I'll tell you about this baking show that I'm watching right now. Right now, there's a baking show, and if I had to be on anything, I'd be on this one. It's like for people who are amateur bakers who don't know how to bake, and like they're given this thing. Like right now, they just did this 80s doll cake, Barbie cake. Do you know what I'm on about?
Is it like a cake that looks like a dress and then you stick a Barbie doll on the top and put
Yeah.
frosting on as part of her
Yes.
garments?
Yes. So, go on. So, what they do is they have to do it without a recipe, and they always have it's always this person who runs it, and then two guest judges, and it always goes horribly wrong. So right now, sometimes they have like little extra things they do, and the person who lost got to pick out 5 ingredients and then had to give one each that the person had to incorporate. So one person had to incorporate garlic and did it horribly wrong. But I'm learning all this new stuff. Like, you can like complement like all the ingredients. Like, for example, if you have garlic, you can complement by having cream cheese. So every time you put something in it, you should think, ooh, what goes well with the thing you put in, and then it will like elevate it. But no one ever listens to them. I would so win because I would just listen to them and win, because I'd lose the first couple rounds, but once they like, I would listen to everyone's feedback, and then I'd be so good. That's into that.
I want to say I believe in you, and I think you would listen to the feedback, and then you would do it and win. If I had to go on a cooking show, I mean, I just don't want to be on any kind of shows like that. Let's be honest. If I had to go on a cooking show, it would be one where they randomly just go, like, you sign up and then just randomly they show up at your house at supper time and then like sit down and eat whatever it is you've made.
That's a thing?
No. But if there was the cooking show like that, that's the only one I'd ever be at all even halfway interested in being on.
It's like that one show, The Big Fat Quiz. No, that's not quite right. The Big Fat Game Show, The Big Game Show, something like that. Anyways, one time he came to, what's the EastEnders? Is that a thing?
It's a show here. Is it like a soap opera?
I don't know what a soap opera is, but it is a TV show here. It's like a British TV show, I think. And she always watches it every single night. And then like the Big Fat Show like changed it. So like it would involve her stuff and her dog, and her son was in the background, and like she was no, I'm not done. She was the main girl of the plot.
It's like a prank show?
No, it's just part of the show. It's the Big Fat Show. It has everything in it. And then you made me lose my train of thought. And then they were trying to find this woman who was called her name, and at the end of it, they showed up at her door and knocked, and then that's the end of the story.
Did the woman whose house door they knocked on know they were coming? Was she in on the thing?
No, but everyone around her did.
Including the dog?
Probably, because the dog was in the show.
I read a short story today. I've been reading a collection of short stories by William Trevor. It's called Beyond the Pale and Other Stories, but it's not the one that was published in like the 70s or 80s. It's a newer one, the Folio Society edition, which they gave, listen, Sophie, a collection of short stories. This guy wrote dozens of short stories, Irish guy. They're fantastic. But the Folio Society published a collection of his stories toward the end of his life, and they called it Beyond the Pale and Other Stories, even though he had published a separate collection called Beyond the Pale and Other Stories like 30 or 40 years ago, and the two books have a different set of stories in them. Messed up. Anyway, one of the stories is these two boys, and they're both 9 years old, and they find some kind of floating thing, I don't know what it is, by the ocean, and then there's this like really old dog, and they put the dog on the floating thing and tell it to stay and push it out to sea just because they're curious about what will happen. And then the next day the dog's dead body washes up on shore.
That reminds me of a time when me and my best friend, like childhood best friend in Canada, were at her house, and she has this farm, and she had a cat. She had many cats, many kittens, but one of them
Just to interject, I am terrified about where this is going.
one of them lived in her house. We were wanting to test that cats always landed on their feet. So we turned the cat upside down and dropped it. And it, in fact, did land on his feet. It came chasing us afterwards, but we were fine in the end. And then the cat didn't die. And I don't know.
There's a rule about, cats always land on their feet, and like toast with peanut butter or bread with peanut butter always lands peanut butter side down. So there's a television commercial where they take a cat and they tape a piece of bread to its back and then put peanut butter on top of the bread. Because then, oh no, maybe that's the other way. Anyway, the whole point is it can't land because the cat can't land on its feet. Oh no, it is. It's the peanut butter's up, the cat's feet are down, and then they drop it, but it just sits there spinning and spinning in the middle of the air because it can't land on the cat's feet because the peanut butter always lands down, but it can't land on the peanut butter because cats always land on their feet. So it just sits there like spinning and going faster and faster. It probably blows up. It's crazy.
And you said this was a commercial for what? Just do that so that I'm wasting my time.
Peanut butter?
Really?
Probably not. Anyway.
Okay, now ask me another question, please.
Would you rather? So imagine, if you will, you move out in whatever it is, 15 months or something like that, right? And then you are back in New Brunswick doing who knows what for a little while. And then within, let's say, like 5 or 6 years, then you live on your own in an apartment in a moderately sized city, about the size of, I don't know, let's say between 60 and 150,000 people. Would you rather have a cat or a dog?
First off, I wouldn't live in the city. I'd live in the countryside. Second off,
I started imagine, if you will.
I wouldn't have either. Because I'd live in an apartment, and usually you know that. So if I wasn't living in an apartment and in a house I owned, I would also have neither because I would live in the countryside so that I would be allowed to have ducks. But also, I really want a snake. I don't want a dog.
So the question is, you live in an apartment in a moderately sized city. Would you rather have a cat or a dog? Your answer is, I live in the country so I can have ducks and a snake.
Well, I thought we were talking about what's going to happen. But if you want me to do that, then the dog. If you want me to choose one, if it make you happier. Because I'd actually stop. I'd rather have a cat.
You just said a dog, and then said I'd rather have
I changed my answer. I said, actually, I'd rather have a cat. Why is that? That's the sentence people say. Actually, I'd rather have a cat. Because I want one of those orange cats.
Nothing wrong with the sentence. Just the proximity of it to the other sentences.
No, I can say I'd like to have a dog. Actually, I want to have a cat. Issue?
I think I'd rather have ducks.
I really want a snake. Carry on.
Why do you want a snake?
Because I like the snakes. Today. I want to...
So would it just live in like a glass box so that you just are just like, and that's my snake? Or like...
No, you can hold snakes. You can hold snakes.
I'm just trying to picture what you picture. That's all. Help me see. So you like...
Live in the correct cage, which might be a glass one. Big glass one. If I could, I would put a whole room to him, but I don't think I could do that. Especially if I lived in... I really don't want to live in the city, so like that's not even in the F. What's next?
And tell me about the ducks.
No, that's... Oops, sorry. I don't know if I want ducks because, like, I want ducks, right? But, like, I don't know if I actually will get...
Actually, I think I want a cat.
I know if I actually will get ducks because if I live in the countryside, which I will, there's, like, coyotes and stuff, and I'd feel too bad if I get them. And, like, I'd have to, like, keep them... Like, they are probably better somewhere else than getting eaten by coyotes and having to be locked up all the time. So that's my story. Next.
Remember, I had a cat. I mean, I had a cat growing up. There were two cats. One called Mephibosheth and one called Avalanche. I liked them both. Avalanche was a bit crazy and wasn't really mine. It really belonged to my younger brother. But then your mom, Amy, and I had a cat, which we called Oreo, but it was insane. Like, actually insane.
Like the dog?
What dog?
The dog, what's his name again?
Oh, Riley. Nana and Papa's dog. That actually did, like, lose its mind. And then got...
Right, yeah. Yeah. Riley was a crazy dog. It almost ate us.
Yeah. Anyway.
Because we were little kids. Like, it almost ate as much as it could as the little dog could. Bit us, probably be a better word. But because we were little kids, would that be a bigger deal? If we...
To be eaten by a dog?
Yes. So, like, if we were bitten by a dog, would that be a bigger deal if we were a little kid?
Yes.
So, see how big of a deal it is? If we were eaten by Riley? Also, it's like Bailey. Bailey. That's what it reminded me of. But then I realized it was Bailey, not Riley. Carry on.
What's that Bailey thing from?
From A Dog's Life, Purpose. Dog's Purpose.
So Oreo the cat was an indoor cat, and we would let it outside on like a leash. And it had like a collar, and then we would put it on this like long rope and let it out the door attached to the house so that it would just like run around. Because if you're going to have an outdoor cat out in the rural area, I mean, if, like at all anywhere, it should have all of its shots and be spayed or neutered and all that kind of thing. And we didn't want to spend that kind of money and put the cat at risk. So indoor cat. But I trained it to come because we had these snacks, shrimp snacks, and I would shake the thing and then whistle for it. I was doing like a Pavlov's dog thing, like, and then shake. So then when the cat like got out or whatever, I could just like stand there and shake the thing. But I could also just whistle that because it associated the shake with it. And then it would come thinking, ooh, shrimp snacks. And then it was just me. Anyway, that cat was crazy. That's why we got rid of it. We gave it a new place to live. We actually did. Before your eldest.
The farm?
Yeah, your older brother was about to be born, and we were like, we can't have this cat with a baby in the house. This cat could kill a baby.
Did you actually put it to the farm?
Yeah, but we assumed it wouldn't live very long on the farm. We hoped.
Wait, you actually put it on a farm?
Yeah.
But that's what people say when they like, oh, don't worry, it's gone to the farm.
Yeah, but we actually did. And then it was, your mom, Amy, was like, oh, it has a chance. And then I was like, yeah, no, it does, like, for sure. And then I found out not long after, I saw the guy who owned the farm, and he's like, yeah, we saw that cat for like 2 days.
Like the hamster. One time when we were first moving, we had to move around a couple houses before we got into our real house. And one of this was Mom's friend, like a family friend, but mostly Mom's friend. And it was my room, so it was going to be my hamster to look after. And then they said that, but obviously everyone else was going to look after it, was what that was going. And they told us that, like, this is on, like, the hamster's on his last legs, like, you're going to see it. It's going to die while you're there.
Hey.
No, I'm telling you a story. It's going to,
and I can interrupt.
Because I'm going to forget what I'm going to say. No, try. And then we got there, and then apparently
I have a great joke.
Mom says that we saw it dying, but I don't remember that, so maybe I blocked it 'cause it's traumatic. But I think it was just dead. Like, we didn't even get to see it bounce. It was just dead when we got there.
Like off the floor, like.
Yeah, it was just dead.
My thing, it's quite a big deal when a hamster's on its last legs. Because its legs.
Because it's so short.
Because its legs are only this long. I'm here all night. Actually, no, I'm here for another 20 minutes.
Do you see that robin, Dad? On our green bed.
We have some interesting birds around.
Do you see that robin on? Well, now it's gone. You missed it.
I nodded my head. I just didn't say it. I was gonna fill up a bird feeder because I found a suet cake, and then I remembered you're really not supposed to feed birds in the summer. You're supposed to put.
Why?
It's better because right now food is plentiful for them, and it's better like for the health of the universe if you don't feed them during plentiful season, but you can feed them during winter, and that's okay. So I decided not to, but I am keeping the bird bath watered because I've owned now 3 bird baths in my life, and I've never yet seen any birds go in any of my bird baths, and it bothers me a lot.
Well, maybe because your bird baths aren't shiny. They're all old and rusty, and like you found them on the side of the street. I feel like you need to polish them up because, like, is a bird gonna choose a huge body of water, like, or this little tiny thing? And like when you choose the tiny thing, the only reason is because they think that it's better. So you gotta put something better in it. You know, can't be this dull thing.
I could put like grape soda in it. You mean?
Yeah, low key, put grape soda on it, and then let's see next week, and there'll be a bird. Also, we stopped this segment of the mini segment of me and Eleanor's who's winning because me and Eleanor stopped playing that game because we both got we didn't like it. Carry on. Your turn. Ask me a question. You're 2 minutes ahead.
What's your favorite bird?
It's a horrible question. I asked the good questions. You don't ask the good questions.
What was your what's the greatest regret of my life?
Yeah, it's an easy thing to riff off of. What's your favorite bird? So many options. What's the regrettest? Hopefully not many.
Talk me through your feelings about birds.
You just already asked that question about water polo or snooker or snorkeling or something. So ask another question.
What comes to mind when you think about birds?
So that is just the same question reworded. So
if you had to be a bird, which bird would you want? What kind of bird?
See, that's a good question. I don't trust crows, right? Because I'm answering your question. Because you know how some people say pigeons are government spies? There's no way that crows aren't government spies. Just look into their eyes. So I think it'd be kind of fun to be a government spy. So I think it'd be a crow. What about you?
That was awesome. That was great. It's tough because as soon as you're a bird, you enter a different kind of food chain. Well, I think we underestimate how nice it is to live on top of the food chain as humans. Because the truth is, like, what kind of life would I want? I'd probably want the life of like a chipping sparrow or something like that. Just like a sort of woodland bird. You know, you sort of hop around and like scrounge through leaves and look for little worms and stuff. But like there's so many things out there that want to eat you. I don't want to live my life with that kind of stress and fear. So then in that sense, I would probably have to pick something way up at the top of the food chain. So then it's like, I guess I'd want to, there's so many great birds.
So I have a feeling you just asked this question because you wanted to answer it yourself.
Not at all true, but I probably asked it because it's on my mind. Because deep down, I wish.
It's what you're thinking about. Okay, so let's ask you, are you done talking about your bird thing? So let's ask another question. You want to be a woodpecker? Like a woodland bird?
That's not bad. A woodpecker would not be bad. Although I don't feel like having a regular part of my day be smashing my nose into a tree would be a positive experience.
Yeah, but if you're a human, but you're a woodpecker, so you'd be used to it.
Yeah, but like, is that the kind of thing I want to get used to? An eagle would be nice because you just sort of like...
No, but you're born used to it because you have the nose for it.
Yeah. No, like I understand that. I just like if I could choose anything, what type, that's what I think about. What kind of bird would I want to be? Well, what kind of life do I want to live? If I had to be any animal, I'd be a cow because you just like stand in a field and eat grass. That's awesome.
By the way, this is something we talk about literally. It comes up every single month.
But then...
And he talks about if he was a cow, it would be good because he could just stand in one spot for the rest of his life.
Low key, it's an answer that people don't think of that they should think of more.
But I don't want to be a cow.
So then
I've heard your argument 1,000 times. I just still don't want to be a cow.
As an eagle, like you get to do lots of flying and soaring.
Yeah, ask me why I don't want to be a cow.
And stuff. And then you could like dive down. Oh, but a duck would be nice. Swimming around all the time.
Yeah, but then you get eaten.
Not as much. Although, like...
By the swamp monsters.
If I was a duck, I'd be always scared about a sturgeon coming up from under the water and just like...
A sturgeon is a fish. A sturgeon eats ducks?
They get big.
No, hold on. No, I'm telling something. You know what? Actually, I don't even.
I know you're saying something, but that's the whole point. We get
No, but listen. You say, look at the time, 6, 9, right? And then it's always, oh, you're so behind. Oh, you're so behind. But you always, always, always interrupt me halfway through, and then I forget what I'm saying. So that's the end of that, because I've forgotten what I was saying. Carry on.
I have a great question for you. Why do you not want to be a cow?
Well, I already said why. Because I don't want to stand in one spot my whole life. Be boring.
You can move around.
Oh, look, there's that grass spot over there. There's the new grass spot over there. You can move around, but it's the same. And then they kill you, and then they make more of you. And then you feel guilty because your farts ruin.
Yeah, I was just like, that's why you don't want to be a cow, because you feel the
No, low-key, if I was a cow, I'd fart more because I'd be mad at people. I would, because then I'd ruin their earth, because I'm not going to live as long because they're just going to kill me anyways. I can't do nothing about it.
Your bovine moral compass is disturbing.
No, because I think cows have a right to be angry at us. I think so. Do you not think so?
Well, some of us, but not all of us.
Oh, well, you eat them, so. But, like, chickens have a right to be mad at us. Do you see how they live?
Not all of them. Like obviously, factory farming and stuff is horrific and shouldn't be a thing. I'm all over that. But that doesn't lead me to like the all cows have the right to kill humans, or like,
Well, all the cows feel sympathy for each other, and all the chickens feel sympathy. You do that to my brothers and sisters and chickens, then you don't, you know? So it's like a sympathy thing.
is this why you want to live in the country?
Because I think chickens will be mad at me? No.
No, so you can set it right. So you can like have chickens and cows and just be friendly and just like sit in the grass with them and be like, don't worry. You can fart all you want.
Yeah, but no, you can't fire all you want. This issue, you can't. I don't want to put more cows into the world. When you stop putting as many cows into the world.
What if you don't put more, but what if you go to like factory farms and steal them?
A girl did that on TikTok, and it now has a court case, and everyone's on her side. She did that to 2 chickens, or 3 or 4. She stole chickens from a factory thing, which is technically illegal, but morally it's right because the chickens aren't suffering. Legally it's wrong, so you can't do it. So she's now in court, and then she had like an ankle monitor, and like it's going on for. It's always surprising how long it takes court cases, because it's like the law. Like some I understand because some aren't, but like some are straightforward, like that one. Like that. Like I am on her side, but like I don't know how it's the law. Anyways, so she had a whole ankle monitor. It was a whole thing, and I don't know where she is now. I don't know what happened to the chickens either.
Somebody knows because she's wearing an ankle monitor.
Yeah, but she's not anymore. They took it off.
Maybe the chickens know.
No, the chickens don't have brains that well.
How currently are you seeing your future and like jobs and things like that? What's your like next 10 years look like in your head?
So, year number 1. Let me think this one through. Year number 1, how old will I be? 17. So, year number 1, what's this year? Month? What's this month?
It's April.
Okay, so let's just say May, because we're almost at the end. So, May, after, I'll be finishing school, right? I would have applied for a university, maybe. Haven't figured that one out yet, if I'm going to have to take a gap year or not. I would go straight into university, but I don't know if I can. So, and then that depends, really. The year after that, I would either be taking a gap year, or I'd be doing my first year of college. Next year, I'd either be doing my second year of college or my first year of college. Next year, I'd either be a preschool worker or you asked the question. The preschool worker or a nursery worker, whatever you want to call it, or I'd be in the second year of college. The next year, I'd either doing the first year of work or the second year of work. And then it just goes on, and then wherever life takes me, life takes me. It's the end.
So the current plan is go either to university or like a shorter program that allows you to be a work
go to community college and get an ECE, which is 2 years. But I don't know if I can go straight into college because it's going to take time to get my grades transformed into equivalents. So I might have to wait half a year to get it back. And then it's like, well, I can't apply in the middle of the year, can I? So I'm going to have to wait till next time.
But at this point, you would start like, oh, I guess that was it. You think about a gap year. Do you think you prefer?
I would start right away. I don't know what I'm going to do when I'm in, like, when I don't have my qualification. Because I don't want to do anything else. I want to do that. So I want to do it. Because otherwise I have to wait 3 years. And this way I have to wait 2 years.
We could start figuring that out now. And then
I've already figured it out by myself.
But the grade transfer thing, you could like contact the school you're interested in and be like, hey, this is my position.
Actually, I have contacted them because I was confused about the stupid thing that's like, I'm a Canadian citizen. I have international grades. There's no option for that. It's either you're international or you're a Canadian citizen. I don't have Canadian citizen grades. I have international grades. And there's not an option for that. So then I emailed them. I said, hey, like this, and that. Like, which one would I apply for? And then they were talking about, like, you could apply, like, a year early or something. And I was like, would that still be an option even though I'm not a Canadian citizen? Because I didn't think it was. But I thought I'd just, like, just in case. Because then it'd be nice if, like, a year early I knew that I was going to get in. And if I got the grades I needed, it'd be nice. And they never replied. And it's not like I did this a week ago. I did this a couple months ago. So you're lost. You're not getting me anymore. Just kidding. You're my only option. So yeah, I have to get me.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Think like the chickens. Hold a grudge. Hold a grudge like a chicken. Okay, that's great. I'm glad you're exploring things and all that. And I didn't know where your current plan was at. But you are possibly thinking of university still or not?
I just said I'm going to university for 2 years.
I guess, so the question is about the distinction between, like, university, which tends to be a 4-year.
Oh, in community college? Okay, community college then. Because I don't want to become a teacher. I want to do preschool work.
That's cool. That's dope. Do that. Cool. Now I know. All right.
Also, we haven't made a thumbnail face yet. What should we do? Okay, wait. I have an idea. Ready? No, do mine because I have less time than you.
You're wrong.
Okay, ready? Do this. Oh.
So we lean against each other.
Yeah, so we lean against each other.
Oh, like this?
And then like this. And then we have to cross our...
Okay, I'm doing it.
Wait, but I have to put...
Okay, I'm doing it.
I have to put... Can we... So actually... No, I need to speak actually because I want to ask you something. So can you hold on to one of... what's his name? Scraps?
Crappy?
Scraps' arms, please. Arms, please. Then hold Scrap. No, face him this way. Yeah, okay, ready? Now lean. Put your legs up on the kitchen.
No.
Okay, now put Scrap up. Put Scrap up. Okay, now what's our face gonna be?
Same face that Crappy's making.
Scrap. What in the world is he making? He's not making a face.
So then just
you have
just do your, like, resting, I'm not sure if I'm angry face.
What?
Like this.
Okay, ready? Like what?
Nailed it. Nailed it.
Oh, wait, yeah, let's... Oh, my mic.
So, I don't know how this happened. What did you must have just been blathering on and on.
No, don't even, because you always...
Because...
You make me mad when you do that. Because it's not even like... It's like... Listen to me. It's like... I know it's the point, but it's like every single sentence I speak, I get interrupted 2 words in. Like, I don't even have a chance.
I'm going to have to watch one of these just to see if it's every single sentence.
So, do you know what exaggeration is? Do you know how to detect that in, like, normal languages? Or no?
I mean...
Because I really did think you had, like, a language PhD.
I live with you, so I'm quite aware of what exaggeration is.
So, then you knew that that was an exaggeration?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Okay, now you have to ask me a question.
No, I think you have to ask me a question.
But I have no good questions. Just kidding, because you have all the bad questions. So my good question is, what street do we live on? And And what's your national insurance number?
And how come?
So you're on my time, but carry on.
I think you're wrong.
So I've been speaking on your time.
Yeah.
So now we have to leave it on my time to get rid of my time.
Heck no. I hate having
That's what you do.
extra time at the end to like fill in. It's lousy.
Yeah, that's why I'm making you do it, because I don't want to. So answer my question.
If I treated you with half the crap you give me.
Yeah, but you can't because you're my father.
Yeah.
And sometimes you make me mad, so I just have to let it know. So it's like a bounce back, you know? Because you're like, you nonchalantly make me mad, so I bounce back.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so what we could talk about, actually, what habits or what are the other elements in your life that you hope are there, like in your 10 years?
Can you click it?
Can I click what? I'm saying it because nobody else knows anything's happening.
Our screen's probably frozen right now, by the way.
What? Frozen?
No, but I just wanted you to click it.
The her low battery thing
No.
has come up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, low power mode. That's what we're clicking. Low power mode. I could tell a story.
No, you were asking me a question. Carry on.
Oh yeah, elements of life. Oh, so we've talked about how much I read. I like to read. There's a thing.
I like to read too.
There's a website that I use called Goodreads. Follow me on Goodreads at TA Horton. Actually, I have no idea what it is. Anyway.
Just search up Tyler Horton and then Tyler Horton, Horton. You know, whenever people ask me my name, I always have to spell my last name because of my accent. Horton.
Yeah, lately I've been talking to British people and not getting what they're
Also, do I speak clearly?
saying properly because there's like certain letters that I can't hear properly from them. Do you speak clearly?
Yes, because I've had 2 or 3 people be like, "What?"
There's an actual thing where you do not speak clearly for sure.
So why has no one in my life told me this?
Well, partly I think for myself, I can't speak for everybody. For example, your Aunt Jenna, who I'm mentioning not because she's needy, because she's wonderful and deserves mention. Did she say anything to you this week?
No, I don't think she watches the podcast.
That's fine. She's given up on us. I would too. Anyway, I feel like...
No, I don't think she actually originally watched it. I think she just wanted a shout out.
Oh, that's rough. I wouldn't have been giving her shout outs. Actually,
No, I didn't realize.
now I feel like it's a new feature, the mention of Jenna. Anyway, I guess for myself, I've thought the amount of times I have to say, I can't understand what you're saying, although I don't hear very well either. So you may have just assumed that. But the reason I haven't said, Sophie, you don't always speak very clearly, is because... But I sort of think I have.
Yeah, no, okay, listen. Sometimes I don't get my words out right, okay? But I'm talking about, I have a perfect sentence, right? And not I just messed up the word perfect. I've, completely put it out there. And, they don't understand my accent.
Oh, it's not an accent thing. And I'm not talking about, when you say snorkeling instead of snooker. That's not at all what I'm talking about.
Or, sometimes I would, okay, how have you... This is not fair. You've basically... Okay. Sometimes I would say
I have more time than you. You're so mixed up on this thing.
No, I know, but I was mad because you were at 4 minutes. I was at 1 minute, and all of a sudden now you're at 1 minute.
Booyah! Maybe we got a thing about
No, I want to speak about
balloon
me.
deflating. So it's sometimes it's like you don't open your mouth enough. In other words, it's like that. So maybe when you talk, you should try to open your mouth bigger all the time. Gosh, that's horrifying. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Nope.
No, we actually have to talk about something important.
Cool. What is it?
We have to talk about that funny.
You're so full of
Do you? No,
crap.
I actually want to talk about something now.
Scraps.
I actually want to talk about something now. That actually reminded me of when I was a kid and we were watching this TV show. And in the TV show, it was Captain Underpants, and they were writing an essay.
Captain Underpants is a show, isn't it? Just comic books?
No, they made it a show. Captain Underpants, something like that. I can't remember now.
I've never seen
I want to say, but I only have a couple seconds
the
left.
show. I've never ever seen it, and I feel like I've never watched that, and I never would have put it on because I don't want to see that.
And then in the essay, they were like, we only have a few words left. Have to write the middle name, but like we don't get many things. And then
Your time's up. Shut your mouth.
the man was like, they
Oh,
don't
you're so
even
bad
check.
at this. Unbelievable.
They don't even check the words, and
So-
then the teacher did.
I feel annoyed at you. I feel like sometimes you're not a very good co-podcaster because I know you don't like it. You feel like I interrupt you too much. But then you also are snarky and silly about things like that. You know? Boy, that's a bleak ending.
Yeah, I don't know what you were doing.
Thanks, everyone. You say something and then... It's been so great to have you all with us. We actually really do like each other a lot.
Okay, no one thought we didn't.
Shush! It's my turn
No.
podcast. Hi, everyone. Oh, that's right. I'm Tyler, and this is Sophie, and I'm Sophie's dad. And this has been
Shush! It's my turn. And then that's the end.
the podcast.
And then that's the end.